TMZ posted this article about me and my wife today, and multiple things wrong with it. Number one, they say that I'm okay with her going back to shooting. She never did it with anyone besides me before, and she's never shot for like a real studio. And actually, this is for her OF, so it's like still not for a real studio. But she's not going back to it. She's like doing her first ever scene with a guy besides me. And number two, they say that my adult podcast is the no plug podcast when it's actually the plug talk podcast. TMZ, journalistic standards in the gutter.
Bro, no matter how you put it, that's weird, my nigga. This is what happens when you marry a strong, independent woman.
That's one thing I hate about getting a cut, bro, and the locks done. I start laughing different. My fault, y'all. Just the sun is out and shit.
So your name's Rebecca?
Yeah.
This is your second time doing acro?
Yeah. My Swedish is like instructions are a little bit slow.
Oh, okay. That was a good one.
Wrap it up. You're gonna have to pick a whole new hobby. I can't have men just be throwing you and tossing you to and fro. And that's you passionate about that. Nah. Why couldn't you be passionate about like knitting and arts and crafts?
Ladies, before you get married, be the biggest hoe you can be before you say I do to one flavor. I want you to try as many flavors as you can, honey, because when I tell you there are some flavors out there, whoo! Because when you get married, you're gonna look back at all those other flavors you tried and you're gonna be like, oh boy, I had the time of my life. Because you know, I had this Mexican flavor one time and oh, he was my papi and all of that. And then I had this Russian flavor. And then honey, if you cannot miss out on the African flavor. I am talking, oh, okay. So I decided to settle on vanilla flavor because you know, I like my vanilla.
You know, I used to get mad at this type of advice, but then I realized thoughts are going to be thoughts. No matter if they're married or not, thoughts are going to be thoughts. There's nothing you can do about it. If you turn a thought into a housewife, that's a thought wife. So she's just a thought wife giving thought advice to women. But I'm gonna tell you right now, women, if you ain't got it in you to be a thought, you're gonna regret every decision you made to try all them flavors. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it because most women ain't built to be a thought.
Thottish personality disorder. Thottish personality disorder.
I just wasn't expecting guys to still be so immature in their 30s or be so scared of commitment because now I feel like they have an extra, like when they're a frat boy and they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to live my life, like whatever, okay, that's still annoying, but we get it, you're 23 and you want to live life. But when you're 34, when you're 35 and you're still like, yeah, I don't know what I want, I'm like, dude, you're like old.
When y'all were getting invited on yachts by millionaires and billionaires in your 20s, we were busy building our life. And now we in our 30s and now we good for the rest of our life. And we look better as we get older. So it's not the same.
When your boyfriend gets caught sleeping at his ex-girlfriend's house, so you FaceTime him at his ex-girlfriend's house.
Huh?
What?
Are you home?
Yeah, I'm laying on my couch. It's like, nah, I'm at my friend's house. Wow.
I'm trying to tell you stop engaging me.
I'm at my friend's. We're chilling at my friend's house. I was trying to see like how comfy her bed was, like why you wanted to be here. So I'm chilling with my friend, you know.
Even though he trifling for that, he played both of y'all crazy. And I can guarantee you, while they laughing and stuff like that, he's taking, as he's walking, he's laughing to himself like, dang, I really did that. But that cheating stuff is stupid because they look like the same person. Why would you cheat with the same person? It makes no sense.
This is not right, you know.
Why are you so angry? Why are you yelling at me? Am I your child?
I'm your child?
Am I your child?
No, I am your child. Tell me. You make a big trouble.
Why are you yelling at me?
Go every few seconds.
That's my job. I'm just telling you to do my job. I'm just doing my job. What are you so angry for?
Where are you gonna go? Tell me, where are you gonna go?
I said move up. That's all I said. What you so angry for?
Why are men so concerned with women's body count? but men's body count are twice as much, but obviously don't matter.
Well, here's the thing. You have to understand that there's a great difference between males and females. Men and women are not the same. You are not equal. Okay? Men mark their territory. The higher your body count is, the less likely he can bond you and bind you to him as his property, right?
She be wrong in a lot of her ideologies, but women's body count be way higher than men's body count. And it has been proven through statistics many a times. But I do agree with the statement she made, because if a dude is dating a woman and she cheats on him, he no longer feels like she belongs to him. She's calling it property, but it's no different when a female says, why are you talking to my man? I mean, it's the same exact thing. We all look at each other, not as property, but that somebody belongs to us if we're in a relationship with them.
What do you say to these people questioning your sexuality online?
Calling somebody gay is not an insult. People try to use it as an insult, but it's people's sexuality. And whatever somebody's sexuality is not an insult. Right. So don't try to throw it on a black man to down him because you feel like that's not gonna bring me down. What bring me down is the fact that you're trying to use it as an insult while I got my son in my hand, knowing that one of these days he gonna have to get on the internet and see this. And I don't need nothing being misled like, oh, dad, is this wrong? Like, is it? Nah, it's not wrong, son. At the end of the day, like, you got some people who like women and you got some people who like men, son, and that's how it is.
That's such a PR answer, but the truth of the matter is when you're a public figure, the internet don't care, bro. You getting frustrated at how people do this. The internet don't care. The best thing for you to do is either to defend yourself or to keep it moving, bro. Publicize your family on the internet, they're gonna be open to public scrutiny. I think it sucks that he has to go through that, but the internet be acting crazy.
The way your family raised you, they did the best they could, but it doesn't mean they know best. I was like, Mom, should I take this job? It's like $30,000 a year or up to $40,000 a year. Is that good money? And she's like, yeah, that's good money. Until I started my company and I'm making $40,000 a day, $40,000 a week.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
If they wanted to talk to you, they would. If they wanted to see you, they would. If they wanted to make time with you, they would. If they valued you and showed you all those things, they would do it. People do what they want to do.
I think you just got a notification on your sneaky link phone.
I'm not saying that we have to talk 24/7, 7 days a week. All I'm saying is if you're busy, let me know. Don't just go ghost 5, 6, 7, 8 hours in a day. It literally takes 2 seconds to pick up the fucking phone and text me, hey, I'll be busy today, I'll be doing blah, blah, blah. Is that so hard?
It's actually harder than it seems, because when you're focused on 5 things at once, you're a businessman, you're ambitious, you got goals, you got a lot of things going on and stuff like that. The furthest thing from your mind is a female that you're trying to talk to. It's you don't even think of the 2 seconds because all your mind is preoccupied with all the other things you got to do.
How did you get over your ex?
I went to Target. I bought a few candles, right? And then I started asking women, hey, does this smell good? If she said yes, we started hanging out in Target. Then I bought her Starbucks.
Not shooting females at Target. Target is where the females go when they have a man.
You know that works, what I just said.
I mean, yeah, it does. If somebody came up to me and asked me, like, if this candle smell good, I'd be like, what are you trying to say?
All right, I'm headed to the gym with the boys, so.
That rocks. Okay, well, I hope you have an amazing time. Before you go.
Airplane mode activated. This is your captain speaking, reminding you that if you talk to any women, I will lose my flipping mind. And if you look to your left, you'll see the Grand Canyon. And if you look into my eyes, you'll see the seriousness that I mean about not speaking to any other women. Understood? Yay or nay?
Yes. Thanks, babe. That rocked. Well, have an amazing time at the gym.
Why do y'all be embarrassing these men that try to talk to y'all? Like, do it really be called for? Like, he thought you was attractive. Why you gotta embarrass him because of that? Like, that never made sense to me. You gonna sit there and embarrass that man in front of all these people because he thought you was pretty. Huh? Like, y'all had this homegirl. We went to Miami.
We sitting at Ocean Drive. You know how they have restaurants at Ocean Drive. We sitting at a table, and this man is crossing the street from the beach to like come talk to her. She like, don't even think about it. Turn around. Don't even think about it. Imagine a man doing that to you. I would actually faint right there on the spot. I mean, everybody looking. She like, don't even think about it. Turn around. That's so unnecessary, ladies. Like, you could just say no, thank you. Like, you could have let the man cross the street. Like, that's so.
This logic is 1,000% correct, because if you talk to any woman that's in her 40s or 50s, 60s, they wish that dude did that, what she's talking about. It literally goes from women rejecting men in a very rude way to begging for that attention, because most dudes ain't paying attention to you no more once you hit your 50s and 60s, really like that. Like, shouldn't it be a compliment if a guy like finds you that attracted to want to come talk to you? But maybe some females act like that because some dudes be acting weird with it, and some dudes don't know how to get the hint, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is too.